guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to be sharing with you my 2016 favorite beauty or just products in general. I know, every single year makeup brands release tons and tons and tons of makeup, and I feel like it's almost every day that they have a new makeup out, so it's really hard for anybody, unless you're a billionaire or you get the PR packages, to try every single product that comes out. So in this video I'm just gonna mention the products that I got my hands on, you know what I mean. So in this video I'm just gonna talk about the makeup and beauty products that I personally used in 2016, not necessarily like that they were brand new or that they came out that year. So yeah, let's just get started. Okay, so my favorite primer for 2016 was definitely the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. I have been using that one and my Maybelline Master Prime Blur and Smooth. Those two were like my favorite primers, but because of Maybelline I didn't discover it this last year. Yeah, 2016 is last year. I'm not mentioning it on this video because this product is from 2016. So yeah, I got like a little sample on my IPSY bag, and then I also purchased something else and I got like two more little samples, and I've just been using it. It's such a great primer for people that have dry skin, and it just feels super hydrating and like fresh. It's really refreshing, and it makes your makeup last a long time. I do think there are other primers that can make your makeup last a long time, but this is mostly for our dry skin people. So if you want, you can mix it with another primer, but this is bomb. Like, I need to get the big one, it's so expensive. Okay, then moving on to foundation. I do have to say I use 3 different foundations throughout the whole year, like, besides my videos, what I used on my videos, like when I was going out somewhere or when I was just, doing my makeup for the day or whatever. There were 3 foundations that I use. One of them I've talked about it so much in this channel, but it's my CC Plus cream from IT Cosmetics, and because I didn't discover that on 2016, I'm not really going to talk about it, but there's tons of videos of me talking about it, so yeah. But the 2 foundations that I discovered and that I bought in 2016 were the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and the, oh my god, I totally forgot, and the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation. These two have it's a complete different finish. This is super hydrating and it gives you like that dewy look, and obviously after you apply the concealer and the powder and all that stuff, it kind of gets a little matte, but it's a little more dewy, and it's just super hydrating for those of us who have dry skin. And I feel like it's super easy to apply because it's a stick, you just roll it up and 1 2 3 and you're done. It's super easy to just like travel with, and also to apply your makeup, and it's super full coverage. It blends super nicely. I do like to blend this more with a brush than with a beauty blender. I feel like because it's a dewy type of foundation, if I blend it with a beauty blender, it just gets either too oily or just doesn't, like, I don't know, I feel like the beauty blender takes it, you know what I mean? So I like to blend this foundation with a brush and some Fix Plus, and it just looks super nice. And then the other one is the Milani that, like I said before. And guys, this foundation was so shocking to me. Like, when I first bought it, I saw it a couple times on the YouTube channels and just people talking about it and like the pictures on Instagram and stuff like that, and people were like, oh my god, it's so great, but I never I was just like, oh, whatever. And then one day I finally decided to grab it, and oh my god, when I say this is like legit one of my favorite foundations of all times, is because it's so great. Like, I've never used a foundation that gives me the finish that this does. It's like not matte, but it's kind of is, you know what I mean? But even if you have dry skin, it doesn't really bother you. What I do is I just make sure that I apply, a really nice moisturizer and like a hydrating primer to make sure that it's not too dry on my skin. But it gives you like your face looks so smooth, and like, I don't even know, it's like you can go like this and it doesn't move. It's like you apply and after it's blended, that's it. It's not going anywhere, it's not moving, and it's like your skin, but like, I don't know, it's just so beautiful. You guys definitely have to try that. This is one of the foundations that when people ask me what foundation do you recommend for me, I'm like, you just gotta try this. And it's so inexpensive, because it's drugstore compared to this one. I think this one was like $45 or something around that, 43, 45. And this one, I'm not completely sure, so do not quote me on this, but I think it's around 9 and 12 or 13 or something like that. But so good. This is like my go-to for full face, and this is what I have been using for all my holiday makeups, like when I did my makeup for Christmas, for Thanksgiving, for New Year's. This was like the foundation that I always go to because it's just awesome. Okay, for concealer, I have one concealer that I have been obsessed with the whole entire year. I'm pretty sure I got this like around February or March or something like that, and I have not stopped using it. This is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. This concealer is such a great concealer because first of all, it's super lightweight. You don't even feel it underneath your eyes, and it doesn't even look like you have a layer or concealer or any kind of product underneath your eyes, and it blends super nicely. I did pick a color that was closer to my skin tone, not like such a dramatic difference, because I was looking for something that I can wear, you know, either for when I'm going for like a no makeup or when I'm going all glam. What I do is when I'm going like all glam, I just apply right, or you know, underneath my eyes, and then underneath it I just apply like a brighter one. But this one has been like my holy grail, my go-to. I even conceal my eyelids with this, and it's just like super easy and blends super nicely. So if like I'm on the go, I just throw it in my purse, and in the car I just, with my beauty blender, I just blend this real quick, like underneath my eyes, around my nose because it has a lot of redness, and like around my mouth and stuff, and it just looks super natural. Alright, continuing with face makeup. Oh my god, I am obsessed with this product. Like, I just keep recommending to everybody, even if we're not talking about makeup. I'm like, hey, you need to try this because it's awesome. And this is the Earthspoon Loose Face Powder. Oh my god, I've been on the search for this for so long because I saw it like 2 years ago or something like that, that people were using it, and they were saying that it was very similar to, I think it was a Laura Mercier powder. I am not completely sure if that's the one that it's supposed to be the dupe for, but a lot of people were saying that it does give the same finish, and it's just as good or even better to like a high-end powder that I can't remember the name. But I finally found it at Walmart for $5. I know on the website it says it's $8. I'm not sure if it was on discount or anything like that, but I got it for $5, and let me tell you guys, this has been the best powder I've ever tried in my whole entire life. Like, it leaves your under eye flawless, smooth. Even like the little wrinkles that I have right underneath my eyes, they disappear. Obviously, you know, like a couple hours later they come back because, you know, it's makeup, not magic. But oh my god, I am obsessed. This is the only powder that I use to bake my under eyes. I do not use anything else. The other ones that I have there, they're just sitting there because I just can't get enough of this. And I've had it for, I don't even remember, maybe like, I don't know, 6-7 months, and it's still like almost full, and I use it every single time I do my makeup, unless, you know, like I use a different powder. But every time I do the baking, this is the powder to go. Like I'm telling you guys, it's super good, super good, and cheap, so you definitely need it in your life. Okay, for bronzer this year, I am very surprised that I didn't like get into more bronzers because I love bronzer. That's like one of my favorite makeup products. This year I fell in love with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. First of all, it smells delicious. It's like you're in a tropical island on vacation, and it smells like coconut, pineapple, butter-ish. It's so super smooth, and it blends super nicely on your skin. At the beginning, I did mention in a video that I wasn't really crazy about it at the beginning because I didn't think it was pigmented enough for me. It almost looks like the same skin color, if you know what I mean. But then this is like a bronzer that you build. So if you want to go for like a softer look, you just apply a little bit, just to kind of, not even like, you know, contour, just to like kind of like bronze a little bit. And then if I want to be all bronzed up, you can see the lines everywhere, then I just apply 3 or 4 times, and it just looks super nice. This has been like my go-to bronzer. Okay, to finish my face products, the next thing I'm going to mention is something that I decided to splurge on, because I feel like there's certain products that I like, but they're too expensive for, you know, for what I like to spend on makeup. Don't get me wrong, if I have the money and I really want it, I get it. It's just certain things that you're like, I like it, but I don't think it's worth $60 out of my pocket, you know what I mean? But this thing, I was looking at it for so long, and I just kept looking at it, and it just took me like a good 5-6 months to be like, whatever, let me just get it. And this is the Hourglass Strobing powder in the shade Euphoric. First of all, the packaging is awesome. It gets dirty, but it's still really nice. And then this is what it looks like. I have mentioned it in my videos. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it on one of my favorites videos, and it's just super silky and smooth, and like, sorry, I'm not trying to give you the middle finger, but it's such a nice color. I feel like it's so universal, like you can just it goes with any kind of look that you're going for, and it just blends really nicely, and it looks kind of like your skin. You know, sometimes when you're applying highlight, your pores intensify and it's just like right there. This one gives you the glow, but it's like soft and nice and natural. Okay, then moving on to my eyes. My favorite mascara, I mean, you guys know I have two mascaras that those are my holy grail, but besides those two that you guys know that I'm obsessed with, I discovered this matte lash mascara from The Balm. I got this, I'm pretty sure, on my IPSY bag. I don't remember what month, but I got it on my IPSY bag and I am so obsessed, and this has joined my combination with the other two, so now it's a trio. So what I do is I apply this one first and then I apply the other two. At the beginning I thought the one was gonna like hurt my eyes because it just like, it's like a weird shape and it's kind of like plasticky, and I thought it was gonna be harsh for my eyes, but it doesn't. And guys, this gives my eyelashes such a crazy length. I've never thought my eyelashes were gonna look that good. Like, I'm not even kidding. When I'm going for like a more simple look, then I just use this instead of my other ones. But when I'm doing like my full face of makeup or anything like that, I use this one and then my other two, and oh my god, my eyelashes are long and chunky. Well, not chunky in a bad way, but you know, like you can actually see them. So this one just gives me like the nice volume and kind of separates them. That way it's not like 4 eyelashes in one and like you don't really see them. So it like separates them, and then the other two just like adds the thickness that I'm looking for on my lashes. So this little thing has been one of my favorite holy grails of the year, and I'm definitely purchasing the big size because I need this as my trio. 2016 was a year for me also to explore with different eyeshadow palettes. I used to just get neutrals and, you know, just neutrals because that's what I was comfortable with, and I decided to go a little different this year. I mean last year. So my first favorite of the year, oh my god, is the Sweet Peach palette. I know there are mixed reviews out there. Some people love it, some people hate it, but I'm one of those people that I'm obsessed with it. First of all, I love the packaging. It's so, I don't know, it just gives me like a happy feel. And guys, these, I never thought I would be the one wearing color eyeshadow. Even if I smoke it out, I never thought I was going to be wearing color eyeshadow. Not purple, not pink, not red, nothing. To me, I was just really either nothing, really nude, really brownish or anything like that. But now this eyeshadow palette, like, I don't know, I am obsessed with it. And I actually ordered the same day it launched. I stayed up because I was like, I need it in my life. And first of all, I love this purple. As you can see, I am obsessed now with purple eyeshadow. I didn't do my eyes with this one today. I actually used my Morphe 35T. But I'm obsessed with these colors. It's just such nice colors for the spring. They just blend super nicely. They're super pigmented, and it's just like so pretty. Like this green right here is so nice, and then the peachy colors are so cute. These two are so great for the crease. Ugh, just perfect. Okay, the next eyeshadow palette is the Carly Bivell and BH Cosmetics. I really like their eyeshadows, but mostly the reason why I like this palette is because of their highlights. Like you get 4 big highlights and like in one palette, and I'm pretty sure there's only like 13-14 bucks. So for you to get 4 highlights and a bunch of eyeshadows for 14 bucks, that's such a steal. Like my favorite two are these ones. They're like a whitish and then like a pinkish tone, and then these two are more deep, so I feel like those are more for like deeper skin tones, or you can use them as eyeshadows or whatever you prefer. But I love this palette because the highlights are so smooth, so pigmented, and just so glowy, and they last a long time. The one that stole the show for me, I feel like this eyeshadow palette has definitely become, I'm gonna say, my top 3 favorite eyeshadow palettes of all time. Not just of the year, of my whole entire collection. This I've taken top 3 spots because it's so, oh my god, so incredible. And this is the Kathleen Lights and Morphe collaboration. I love Kathleen Lights. First of all, she's one of the first YouTubers that I started watching, and she kind of motivated me into starting my own channel because she showed that you can be yourself and you don't have to be all super girly and super cute and super perfect all the time. You can actually be yourself and people will still like you for who you are. Obviously, I've always been like that. I've never been one of those people that act a certain way to be liked, but you know, when you're first entering a different world, like the whole beauty community, it's kind of scary because there's so many people out there doing it. So she was like one of the people that motivated me to just be like, hey, you can do it, just be you in the camera and just, you know, show your personality and people are gonna like you, and if they don't, then whatever, just move on. So moving on to the eyeshadow, just look at these colors. I did a tutorial using this palette. I'm gonna link it down below or put it up here somewhere, but I am obsessed with this eyeshadow palette. It's so pigmented, it blends beautifully, and it just has like warm tones. If you're a warm tone lover, this is for you. Like, it's so perfect. It has, you know, shades to prime your eyelids, has such a beautiful white yellowish highlight, it has perfect like crease, it has a puffs of color, it has a black. First of all, I am obsessed with these two shadows and these two. Like, with those four, I can have for the rest of my life and I'll be happy. I am obsessed with like burgundy eyeshadows and mauve eyeshadows. So like, I feel like this palette is just perfect for me. I've been using this non-stop. Like, every time I want to do my makeup and I'm like, okay, I have so many palettes, which ones I'm gonna use? I just always gravitate to this one, and I even have it on my vanity, not on my storage. Like, I have it literally just in my vanity drawer because it's like, I need to use it today, tomorrow, and every other day. So I really like this palette, and it's very affordable. I'm pretty sure it relaunched. I'm not sure when this video is gonna go up, but this palette relaunched on the 6th, and if it's still up, I definitely recommend for you guys to grab it because it's only $14.99 for this many eyeshadows, these beautiful eyeshadows, and super pigmented. Now for my lips, I didn't really get that much variety of lipsticks this year. Very surprising because I always gravitate to lipsticks, but this year the only one that I'm really loving from the ones that I got to try is the NYX Liquid Suede and Soft Spoken. I'm pretty sure you guys are tired of me talking about this and using it on my tutorials and just talking about it in general, but from all the liquid lipsticks I've tried in my whole entire life, I never came across a formula like this one. It's super hydrating, like it's super easy to apply, super hydrating, and it lasts such a long time, and they have such a great variety of colors. But this one has been like my go-to. This is what I throw in my purse, in my baby bag, anywhere that I go. Okay, then we're gonna move on to skincare. I did upload a skincare routine video early this year or mid-year, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna list it down below. So in this video I did talk about this product, and this is the Physicians Formula Argan Oil, and this has been such an incredible part of my skin routine or my lips because I have really dry skin, and after wearing a lot of makeup for a couple of days while filming, or just because I want to do my makeup or I have to go somewhere, my skin tends to get really dry and like patchy, so when I apply makeup it doesn't look good. So I just, what I do is I take out my makeup and I do my skincare routine, and this is part of it. And if you want to know how I use it, I'm gonna list that below. But I also use this for my lips when they're really dry, or like before I go to bed, instead of applying moisturizer, I just apply a couple drops of this and spread it all over my face, and then the next morning I wake up and my face is super hydrated and looks so much better. Then, oh my god, this product, I'm gonna find the full size and I'm gonna list it down below because you guys need to have it. So this is the Be Fine Food Skincare, and it's an exfoliating cleanser with brown sugar, sweet almond, and oats. First of all, I love my Philosophy Purity Cleanser. That's like my holy grail. I use it every time I wash my face, but this one has been part of when I remove my makeup. This is what I use to cleanse my face, and it just leaves it so unbelievably smooth. Like, guys, I'm not even kidding you. First of all, it smells delicious because it's almonds and brown sugar and all that stuff, and then it just, because it's an exfoliating cleanser, it cleanses your face and exfoliates it at the same time, and also leaves your skin so smooth. It literally like makes my pores disappear. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, I just use it real quick, and especially around this area, and it just leaves this super smooth and my pores disappear. Now, to finish, my last product of 2016, it's going to be a hair product. My hair is really dry, and no matter what I do, I use coconut oil, I use different hair masks. I try not washing my hair for like a whole week because they said the more you wash it, the drier it gets, because you remove the oils, the natural oils and all that stuff. And I drink a lot of water because people try telling me that I need to drink more water so I'm more hydrated, etc. But if you know me personally, you know I drink a lot of water every single day. So water, obviously it helps, but it's not making such a difference in my hair. But I did write on Facebook, I wrote a post for asking for recommendations on like products that have worked for dry curly hair. And a good friend of mine referred me to the Aussie brand, and I did get their shampoo, conditioner, hairspray, and all that stuff, and I love it. It's super good for curly hair, and they have different you know, like different how do you call this, like one is like for moist, one is for repairing and stuff like that. But I got the 3-minute miracle moist, and it's a deep conditioner. What I did is I replaced my conditioner for this. So this is what I use as a conditioner. So what I do is I wash my hair, I do a hair mask, and then I use this as my conditioner. So what I do is I apply it all over my hair, I detangle it, and then I leave it for the 3 minutes. Guys, this has made my hair so soft that I can't even like get out of the shower and just go like this, run my fingers through my hair, and it's so smooth. It doesn't tangle as much as it used to, and it's not as dry as it used to. Like, this thing is definitely a miracle, like it says. I am obsessed with this product. I have purchased many containers of this, and even when I'm leaving my hair curly that I'm not straightening it, I just leave a little bit of this product because I don't want to leave too much. I just leave a little bit of this on my hair, and it makes it so soft. Like, my curls are soft and nice and shiny in a good way, of course. Well guys, that was everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed all the products that I had to mention that I've been loving on 2016. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I know there's some people that didn't have that good of a year, but don't worry, your time is coming. Maybe 2016 will be way better. I really hope so for everybody. I hope that the world becomes a better place, that there's more peace, there's more understanding, and that we're kind to each other. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Without you guys, I wouldn't even be making videos. I feel like even if it's only 155 subscribers at the moment, it's still like a big deal to me. A lot of people might see it like nothing, but it's still 155 people subscribed to my channel. And thank you so much for everybody that's watching this. I hope your year is blessed and is full of positive energy, positive things happening in your life, happiness, health, prosperity, and all that. And I hope your families are united, that you guys love each other, be kind to each other, and thank you so much for supporting my channel. The best thing that happened to me in 2016 was my daughter. She has definitely been the biggest blessing of my whole entire life. It's like a whole different level of love that I never knew existed, and you can kind of imagine it when you don't have kids, but once you have kids, you're like, it's so far from what I imagined I would love somebody. So yeah, I'm so thankful for her, for my family, for my husband, for everything I have, and for you guys for watching me and being subscribed to me. Don't forget to leave a big thumbs up, share this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.